chairs. There's a lot of different ones to choose from, and today we're going to be taking a look at one from Quersus and see how it performs. Now, before we get into my opinion, let's just go over the basic facts. The chair I chose was the G702 in all black. The chair supports up to 330 pounds, which thank God. It has 4D armrests, which no, it's not like a four-dimensional thing. It's actually 4 directions: up and down, left and right, forward and backwards, and of course sideways. The piston's actually class 4, which sounds really badass, but all it really means is that it's durable. The wheels are covered with polyurethane, which is really good, so your mom doesn't have to beat you with a wooden spoon when you leave marks all around the floor. The material is made from cold cure memory foam, so you'll never leave ass marks on the chair. And yeah, stand up, look at your chair. If you have a cheap chair, your ass marks are imprinted on the top. It features faux leather that resists stains while being durable and soft, so when you spill your mom's spaghetti and your knees are weak and your arms are heavy, your chair will at least be clean. Of course, it comes with height adjustment, rocking function with option of tilt angle block, and an adjustment for the lumbar region. For about $30 extra, you can actually get your logo or even just text embroidered onto the headrest. As you can see, I have the swashin logo here, which just makes me so happy. So now that we covered the basic facts, let's talk about the assembly process. Now, if I was actually a good YouTuber, I would have filmed the whole process and inserted a time lapse, but it was hard enough to build a chair while eating a donut, so, you know, you can understand I was a little busy, to say the least. On a real note though, the assembly process was the best of any chair, and I am not just saying that. I've assembled a DX Racer, GT Omega, Maxnomic, Ewin, and the list goes on, and this is by far the best. Normally you need somebody to help you hold up the back of the chair while you match up the plates and screw it in. You have to make sure you don't make one side too tight, otherwise you can't get the other side in, and it's just really aggravating. But with this chair, you literally have a metal bar coming out of the back that you just slide the back piece onto, screw it in, and it's all set and ready to go. Now, as far as overall comfort, I really like this chair. It's durable. It just has been the same for the last month that I've had it. One thing you may notice though is that I'm not in my own room, and if you've been watching my videos for a little bit, you would know that this is actually my mom's setup. So yes, I gave this chair to my mom. Now, the reason for this is because my mom has back problems, and seriously, if you have back problems, this chair would be perfect for you, because now I'm so prim and proper in my perfect posture. And now let's go over the good and the bad. Assembly is super easy, as I just talked about like 10 seconds ago. The arms are super easy to adjust. The headrest, man, I mean, it's a little weird that it's got a blindfold, but let me just say, when I take a nap at my desk, this is the way to do it. Of course, you could just take it off if you want. Now let's talk about the stuff that's not so good. I'm not a huge fan of the reclining on this chair because it's a bit awkward and sometimes even stiff. You can have it so that you go all the way back and you feel like you're gonna die, and then when you go to set it to a spot that you like, it doesn't really lock there. It kind of has to be moved to one of the few spots where it can actually stay locked. And when you get it there, sometimes it just feels a little like either too far back or a little too forward. It's kind of hard to find that sweet spot. Now, the final con here, boys and girls, it's the price. And I think everybody saw this coming. Yeah, it's surprisingly not $10. A little bit upset when I saw that. Yeah, but if you had to take a wild guess, just drop in the comments. What do you think? $430 for this chair, which is pretty crazy. Now, that's not including the $30 for the logo, which honestly, that's pretty affordable. I'm happy with that. But $430 for this chair is a lot of money. You can either have groceries and food for the whole month, or you could buy a nice chair like this one. I mean, in their defense, I will say that it definitely feels like an expensive chair as well as looks like an expensive chair. So I won't say that it's necessarily overpriced. It is pricey and it won't work for most people, but it's up there competing with those other companies that have pretty pricey chairs themselves. If you're in the market and don't feel like spending $100, $200 a year on a crappy Staples chair that you have to keep replacing, then you may want to just invest in something like this. I will say though, this isn't my favorite gaming chair that I've ever used. If I had to compare it to the other ones, I would say it's tied second for the DX Racer that I have and also did a review of. But in first place is definitely still my Need for Speed Maxnomic Commander S3, which is actually $100 more than this chair. So in comparison, I do think it is a great value and that the Need for Speed is just crazily overpriced, but it's all about investing. If you really want one, you gotta pay up. If you want to learn more about the Quersus, which by the way, I don't think I'm even saying that right, but whatever, this thing right here, if you want to learn more about it, go to their website down below. I'll leave a link. It's probably by far the best gaming chair website I've ever seen. They have so many different animations and they really go in depth explaining everything. So if you have any questions, I'm almost positive that you'll find the answer there. And that's gonna do it. So buy one, don't buy one, do what you gotta do. I don't care. There are 2 chairs that they offer right now, so if you want me to check out the other one, leave a comment down below and maybe they will send it my way. But if not, it's all good. Again, link down below, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop.